お前は何?
Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hope you're having a great day today. Today we'll be looking at Zephyr and see what we can do to make him the best he can be. But first, let's take a look at his kit and start with his primary weapon, the Tonfas. The Tonfas are a combat-oriented melee weapon that unleash a wave of energy upon use. This wave of energy gives the Zephyr a little bit of range and has the ability to cleave through targets, allowing you to hit multiple dinos and exos with each swing. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is press the fire button and the Zephyr will enter a combo of 3 hits and repeat the process after the 3rd hit. His first ability is Linear Strike, a powerful thrust tackle that can send dinos and exos flying into walls. When colliding with walls, the enemies take additional damage. This is a nice ability to deal some burst damage with, or to allow some distance if you're trying to retreat. His second ability is Sky High, and Sky High kicks your opponents in the air and, well, that's kind of it. As you're going down, you can still execute your combos or lunge into a Linear Strike to push enemies even further away from you. His last ability is Turbine Step. This is a quick evade ability to get closer to an enemy without taking any damage, or a good way to dodge out of danger. The evade can be directed by using your movement keys. His overdrive ability is Limiter Override. It increases your melee speed, decreases cooldown times significantly during its effect, and can even heal the Zephyr upon use, catching enemy exos off guard. Before we head into the hangar, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please linear strike that subscribe button. Would really help out a small tonfa like myself. Going into the hangar, we'll go over his modules first, and the first module gives us the option between Assailer and Melee Enhancer. Assailer gives our melee combo the ability to reduce the cooldowns of all of our abilities. The way you use it is to use your combo until you're at the 2nd hit, wait a second till you see a glow and hear a chime, and complete the combo with your 3rd hit. It takes some getting used to, but once you get it under control, Assailer is a really good module to pick up. The second module is Melee Enhancer. It increases the damage dealt with your Tonfas, increases the melee speed, but removes the energy waves. The removal of the energy waves means that you lose the ability to cleave while also losing what little range you had to begin with. However, it is a great module for those of us who just like to button mash during gameplay and don't want to wait around for a glow or a chime. The combination of increased melee damage along with increased melee speed also means that your DPS with the Tonfas is greatly increased. However, you'll be using your abilities far less, and your abilities can do a lot of damage as well, especially if you linear strike a dino into a wall. They can outright kill gas neosaurs with one linear strike. However, between the 2 modules, there is no clear winner. Use Assailer if you're used to playing other pause-oriented combo games like Bayonetta, and use Melee Enhancer if you're a button masher. However, later down the line, I would advise learning the Assailer module. It just gives you so much more utility and damage in the long run. The second module slot gives us the choice between enhancing our Linear Strike or enhancing our Sky High ability. Rebound Strike increases the chance of knocking back enemy exos, increases the damage they take when colliding with walls, and increases the distance small dinos travel when hit. This module enhances the devastating burst damage of Linear Strike even more and is particularly effective against enemy exos. Skyfall grants Sky High a secondary attack by using your fire button. It basically punches your enemies back to the ground, and other enemies hit by the one you punched back to the ground will take damage as well. It also increases the damage of Sky High's first hit by 20%. In my opinion, not a really great module given the fact that you can start your combo after kicking them in the air, or use a Linear Strike to have some nice burst damage. Between these 2 modules, in my opinion, the clear winner is Rebound Strike. The last module slot gives us the option between Flash Step and Gust Step. Flash Step increases your uses of Turbine Step to a max of 3, decreases the cooldown by 2 seconds, but reduces the distance traveled. In the end, you'll have traveled about the same amount as if you only had 2. However, the increase in uses and decrease in cooldown time does mean you can zip around your opponents and confuse them while dealing damage. Gust Step allows your Turbine Step to slightly knock enemies back upon use, reduces the flinching upon use, and temporarily increases your defenses. These defenses increased amount to about 50% less damage taken. If you've seen my Deadeye build, you'll know how much I love these defense buffs, especially on melee-oriented characters like the Zephyr. The downside of Gust Step's defense increase is that it only lasts for 1 second, while the cooldown is still 10 seconds. Unlike the Deadeye, where the defense buff lasts for 4 seconds and the cooldown is only 5 seconds. So between these two modules, the winner is Flash Step. However, I would recommend neither of them. In my opinion, neither is worth it. For your third slot, it's actually better to go with a durability module. Confused? Here's the reason. When fighting against enemy vigilants who use Charge Enhancer, they can one-shot headshot you without the durability module. With the durability module, you become two-shottable no matter where they hit. And sure, you can use Gust Step, it lowers the damage taken by 50%, but it's too risky. Again, the buff only lasts for 1 second, so you'll have to time your steps carefully against a vigilant. Taking durability is also great against dinos, as it means you'll be less squishy and healers will have more time to get to you and heal you. To increase your survivability even more, you can take a shield rig. Pop it when you're about to engage a large dino like a Carny, T-Rex, or Triceratops. Aside from the shield, Zephyr is one of the few exosuits that can actually make use of all the rigs. You can take the cannon rig for easier time against flying dinos, the catapult rig for more mobility, blade to stun dinos and exos for an easier time comboing, drill fist for larger dinos, just don't forget to charge it up, and even the aid rig can come in handy when you're prone to overextending and need heals. But I do recommend the shield more than anything. And that's the Kamen Rider build. Durable with lots of damage and cooldown reduction, perfect for both PvE and PvP. But don't take my word for it, use it yourself and see how powerful this build truly is. And if you want to see more Exoprimal videos, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss another upload. And I'll see you when I see you.
No such thing as too perfect.